See, universe will just make you push the button um, by accident. Good morning, you all. It is 7:45, a quarter to 8 Central Standard Time. That is AM in St. Louis County, Florida, St. Missouri. But today is going to be about black and white. I was going to change my shirt, but since Spirit just jumped right in, I just did. Look me in my eyeball. I am your PI, your private investigator, and 6 is 12 plus 3 is 15, and that is 15 is 1 and 5, which reduces down to 6 again. 6 is the number of mankind, from what we understand. And we also know that our friend Nikola Tesla, talks about thinking in 3s, 6s, and 9s. And again, that was a way to give us a nugget, a golden nugget, that when looking at numbers, numerology would be able to, again, just kind of catapult you into finding patterns. And so that's the magic of 9 as well, that you will find in arithmetic. Anything multiplied by 9, it will come out. The base number will be 9 when it's all said and done. So that's just a little tidbit to share this morning. If you like what you hear, please do thumb it up, subscribe, comment, let me know that you're here. And I've been listening to some great tarot readers, tarot, however you pronounce it. And latest is Lily Light Tarot, and she published on February the 2nd, 2022, which is today. Thank you, Lily. 2222. 222. Check 1, check 2. And it just turned 222. I just caught a little bit of it into this video. Okay. My name is Val. If I didn't say it, go ask Val. Again, if you are inspired, feel free to give to my Cashapp, $GoAskVal. Now, this was a message that just kind of floated to me this morning. It was already something that I had said, but I'll let you, like I said, surface this morning. I'll let you read it, and I'll read it with you or for you. Embrace not, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Embrace not, embarrass. Embrace, comma, should be. See, that's a segue. Embrace, comma, not embarrass. So if you find yourself with some power these days and someone has wronged you for whatever the reason, us that love God, us that love Jesus, we were told that we would be differentiated, not because of our circumstances, not because of the amount of money we have or don't have, not even because of health or sickness. We would be distinguished by our love for one another. And that's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I said that out loud. John 13 and 34. It basically says that by our love for one another, others will know that we are Jesus's disciples. Now, again, I want to play with the numerology for a moment. Again, we have 13, which is a cardinal sign, a cardinal number, so you don't reduce 13. And then we have 33 in the middle with the colon separated. So for those that are not familiar with the Bible, this would be Book of John, St. John. There's 4 total books named John, but this is St. John. Since it's not distinguished, then it's the St. John. 13, and that's 13th chapter and 34th verse, okay? All right, so just like you would have time, so that would be like 1 in the afternoon, 34, if it were military time. Okay, so 33, again, for those that know about enlightenment, is the number of vertebrae, number of your um, little sections of your spine, as well as what people say is the highest number of masonry. Um, then, of course, you have those that say, the numbers, go all the way up. But the point in numbers is to have something substantial that everyone can agree upon. And so we want to embrace, not embarrass. We'll leave embarrassment and egg on people's face, up to them. Okay. And then I'm talking to those that know they have the power. And this is something I have personally struggled with because I keep hearing it. Justice is here, judgment is here. And I'm not one about throwing the book at anybody. I'm not one about throwing at people. Even the Bible or any other book, you throw the book, you may hit them in the corner of their head, and now they're out. Now you got to lay hands, so embrace, not embarrass. Embrace truth, embrace knowledge, embrace when people, even if they're your opponent, if they bring up something that's valid, embrace that. Agree with your adversary, that which someone would advertise a verse. Agree with it quickly. You're right. The Bible does say that. You're right. That dictionary does say that. You're right. You are correct. And then you can go on, because at that point they feel like they've won and you've got their attention. So embrace what people do. Say that's factual and actual, especially if you have a hard time listening to people say things and there's a lot of, come out the side of the neck. Horus, not harass. Horus is, again, what we usually talk about is the eye, also known as the all-seeing eye. And because the H in Horus is not always pronounced, then we have or race, or our race. Okay. And so someone said the other day that it seems like we were racing to go somewhere, not sure where though, but people were racing. Well, we were racing to get to the end of grace. And that's the beauty, the dichotomy of racing for grace, because grace gives you more time. God is patient and long suffering towards us. God would not require fruit of us that God, him, it, her, themselves would not be required to walk through. So never think that God is some invisible ether that did not come down to the earth and manifest, become a man and a woman to authentically say, I know you can do it. I gave you the power. Now I leave you my peace. My peace I leave with you. And in a few days and 50 days, and when I'm liberated from the earth, when I have detached myself from the body and transferred my glorified body into a heavenly state, a heavenly body, a star, Star of David, showing that I've been on the sod, Star of David, sod, okay, or stod, up being stud. So why would God not bring back, as Jesus said, his spirit? He said, I'm going to allow my spirit to come down. And so that's what Pentecost was about. Penta being 5, pentagram, Penta took the 5, Pentateuch, the 5 books of the law, the hand of God, left hand or right hand, comes down on us. And when we are sitting in one accord, in one place, with a single focus, single eye, John, ion, that's what John is, that hook. It's the fisherman's hook, the J, but it's an ion. It's alchemy, it's quantum physics, all in one, and the Bible. It's not separate. I mean, you could separate it to understand it, but the high of Horus, the eye of Horus, the H, the hydrogen. This is like a football goal, and of course you got one at the other end. You have 2 opposite ends. We also call it heaven and hell. Okay, so I guess if you were at the other team's end zone, that would be hell, because they're about to get a score. They're about to get a point. So heaven would be your end zone. Make sense? So Our race was to figure all of this out, to make sense, whether we are playing PlayStation or whether we are in the church or whether we're in the, oh, I'll say it, the casino. It's still God. Okay. Do you take a chance on God in the casino? That's up to you and God. God played the lottery. That's how we got Matthias to replace Judas. But my time is about done. I'm going to finish reading. So our race, not a boring race, not Boris. So Horus, not Boris. You know, we used to say hello to Boris when you get on the phone, meaning you don't know who's listening, and whether it's through the phone or through the walls, okay, or your own ears, okay, or the person got you on speakerphone. Somes, not domes. So some, give me some. Okay, back to my Cashapp and the $. GoAskVal. These are my thumbs. These are my end zones. Okay, and I'm here to help, not hurt. Okay, help, hurt. Hydrogen, water from water. I'm water. As a mother, if I'm expecting, if I'm pregnant, then you separate waters from water with a sac, an amniotic sac, which is full of more water. Okay, so the baby can get an infiltration system, can get what I eat infiltrated into or filtrated into their world. Okay, so she's got the whole world in her hands. Hallelujah. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that, because that's I can finish that out. Somewhere to lay your head, the Son of Man. That's what I said, the psalm. Or the psalm, the song, when a person sings when they're pregnant because they're happy, because they know that baby is listening. Son of Man, S-O-M, give me some. Now that E on the end, we know again is Emmanuel. We know that is the everlasting to the everlasting to the everlasting. If you enjoyed, because otherwise I could go on, but if you have enjoyed this, I thank you for being here. Thank you for those who have subscribed. My first few followers are always the most precious. It's like your firstborn child, you know. It's what Jesus did. That was what God did. God said, prepare me a body. The Son said, let me go down and prove. And it killed him anyway. My God. Thank God for resurrection power. My name is Val at GoAskVal. Feel free to, again, comment, subscribe, and love me. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.